arm pain, like just radiating down.
I don't know why. I feel like I don't want a surgery.
No one wants surgery.
Also to my heart, kind of like some discomfort, sharp pain.
You want to stay on top of it because this can go from bad to worse very quickly, being a port that's the central line going straight to your heart. So that's why we're here today.
I got a surgery coming up. What?
Different, something I've never really done, but I'm willing to give it a try. So when I went to see my PCP, I did show a little concern about my port and how I haven't gotten blood return in about like 3 months now.
Flows through fine,
yes.
There's no blood return.
Yeah, which is a little concerning. You know, I've been told by multiple nurses my port is very
positional,
situational,
in a sense. That's what I was thinking this whole time, but now it's getting to the point like
I haven't seen blood return.
I can't keep this going. So I did show concern to my doctor about it, and as well as I've been getting like arm pain, like just radiating down. Also to my heart, kind of like some discomfort, sharp pain. I said this all to my doctor, and he's like, "Let's go get it checked out. Go see your surgeon," which I have really never done this option before. In the past, I've had doctors just like, okay, well, we'll just get your home health nurse to check you out, do cath flow, and you're good. My PCP felt like, go to your surgeon, talk to him, let him check it out, and go from there. So that is what we're gonna go do, see my surgeon. I'm a little nervous, even though he's a great surgeon. I mean, I've never had problems with them in an appointment, but for some reason, I'm just nervous. I don't know if he's like, well, yep, we gotta take your port out or something like that. It's not flowing, or I don't know. So I feel like going to a surgeon, possible surgery. So I guess I'm just a little on edge about that. I don't want to. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. This appointment does make me a little anxious. Thankfully, I have an amazing surgeon. I have heard horror stories from past surgeons or other people out there surgeon. So I would not trade my surgeon for anything in this world.
Yeah, he's really nice. Imagine he's done Janice's appendix surgery, which is the first time we met him.
Yeah.
Then he removed her gallbladder, and he also placed her port.
Yeah, he has done everything. I was this close for him to take out my baby, for him to perform the C-section. But of course he can't, but still. I was just like, is that an option? Because he's just so sweet and amazing. I love him. So we're going to go talk to him, see what this appointment tells us. Write in the comment section, guys, if you guys have your surgeon, what's your relationship with them? Are they amazing? Are they horrendous? Are they just your only and last option? So guys, let us go to this appointment and do this. I'm nervous.
Waiting to go inside the elevator because there's lots of people, and we don't want to be in an elevator with lots of people. This is what's called being a germaphobe.
We're in the waiting room.
And now we wait.
So I'm a little concerned about that. I do get some sharp pains here and there.
Yeah, which side is the port on?
Right here.
On your left side? Okay. And what's the port used for?
Alrighty guys, so we are here in the waiting room, waiting for the doctor. Jenny says checked in, they did her vitals as you saw, and now she's on the patient chair.
So nervous. It's like,
I'm here in the family chair, you know, the cool chair.
I don't know why. I feel like I don't want a surgery.
No one wants surgery, but you know, these are things that we have to deal with, and you want to stay on top of it because this can go from bad to worse very quickly, being a port that's the central line going straight to your heart. So that's why we're here today, to avoid any issues and further complications in the future, because I don't want to wake up one day and he's like, I don't feel good.
My heart, and my heart.
And then me,
Sí, estoy aquí, dada.
Sushi, mírame. Di. Dada. 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 All right, so it is official. Janice is getting her port removed. Sushi agrees.
A lot of people are probably gonna be like, "Why?" I'll explain more in the car, guys. But now it's time for me to schedule this appointment.
Alrighty, guys. So we are back at home, and honestly, I could not record in the car because Sushi wasn't having it. Once again, our daughter is a lover of music and will throw a very big, loud temper tantrum if she is not listening to her music in the car. So, guys, I'm just... I'm still tired. I'm exhausted. Let me put these back. Paul's handling Sushi downstairs while I'm up here pumping. Yes, pumping. Look at this, ladies. Look at this amount. How beautiful. I know, right? I'm so proud. Sushi, as you guys can hear, is very grumpy. So it's around that time for her to take her nap, which is me and Paul's favorite time of the day. And so as you guys saw, we left the surgeon's office. I got a surgery coming up. What? Like, I'm just so tired. Today's a hard day for me to absorb anything. Like, just tired. I'm really tired. Sushi's hitting a really bad sleep regression. I mean, waking up like 5-6 times a night now for the past like 3 days. So I'm exhausted. So like I said in the beginning of this vlog, I have been told my port is situational or positional.
Keep saying situational.
What does that mean? So based on my body's anatomy, and I guess the way I access, sometimes I am going to get blood return and other times I will not. In the very beginning when I had my port in 2018, blood return was a big issue. We did calf flow, all that, and then eventually my nurse just figured out, she's just like, it's just your body. You know, the vein just moves a lot, kind of something like that. So I never thought of much of a big deal about it. But after a few months have gone by with no blood return, I'm trying to access at different points, like still trying my best to get it. Nothing came back. So I was like, I think it's time to get it checked out. I kept getting some sharp pains in my chest, feeling like going to my heart, like kind of like cutting through the port site and then going to my heart. So I was just like, I'm freaking out. I need to get this checked out. I don't want something to randomly happen to me having a heart attack. I did tell my surgeon this. And sometimes when it comes down to the medical world, you know, certain aspects of the medical field aren't going to agree with the others. So when I told the surgeon like, oh, it's positional, he got a little annoyed. Not with me, I feel, but the advice I was given. He's like, my work is not positional. So I guess I like low-key insulted him. I did not mean to. And he's just like, no, those nurses don't know what they're talking about. And I was just like, oh, okay. So he pretty much was like, that's not going to happen. That shouldn't happen at all. And then he asked me about calf flow. I told him I did it once a while ago. And I was just like, we could do it again. He was just like, no, we could do some x-rays. We can do this. And then finally he asked me, how long has your port been? I told him. He asked me certain questions. And towards the end, I was just like, can I just get it out? You know, I just want it out, honestly, because why? It's just giving me like underlying anxiety. Every time I feel sharp pain, something, I'm like, is this the beginning of a heart attack? Am I gonna die? What's going on? It feels like it was just consuming me too much and being a hindrance on my day. Because those kind of thoughts are like, today's my last day. Am I okay? Oh my gosh. And
Today's the day the port fights back.
exactly. On his dramatic wording. So that's where my headspace was at. So I was just like, is it possible if I could get it out? Now, I had my doctor tell me, we can get your port out, but you have to be able to sustain your quality of life for 6 months. Pretty much do not rely on the port for the next 6 months. If you can do that, we are good. I told the surgeon, I feel like I can make do. I want to take away my safety net. I know a lot of people aren't going to agree with that, but this is what I felt that was best for me. We have scheduled the appointment. I have my surgery date and I will be getting my port out. Now, the thing I did love about my surgeon and I got reassurance. He was just like, You have shown you are responsible with your port. You have done fabulous. You are doing great. No sepsis, nothing really, life-threatening came from my port. So that's a good thing. And then he reassured me, in the future, if things don't work out, your health goes south again, I will put another one back in happily, no issues. I will not fight you. Like, it's not going to be a big deal. Because, you know, in the chronic illness world, advocating and getting certain medical devices that are necessary for one's health can be difficult. So I am happy about that the surgeon says we can put it back in. If something goes wrong again, there's no issue. So that door isn't closed, thankfully. You know, I still have a safety net in a sense, but at least I can, what's a good analogy? At least I can set it up when I want and when I please, which is great. Taking care of my port and maintaining it this whole entire time, doing my own port care really showed that I'm responsible. I'm happy about that. And I'm ready to give it a go without my port for a while. Who knows? I'm not, like I said, not closing the door. If something were to happen, definitely, I'm more than happy to get it back in. But for now, I definitely want to give it a try. All by myself, you know, work on myself and see from there. So guys, this is where we end it. I'm exhausted. As you could tell, like, I feel like this vlog has shown me very drowsy. I'm just exhausted. And I know for some viewers out there, they're going to be like, you just look drugged. You just look high. You look like you're on something. Guys, that's what happens when you're on narcolepsy. Ugh. When you have narcolepsy when you're on it. I have talked to other narcoleptics out there, and they've even said it's like sometimes I just feel so drugged. And you get that feeling. I don't know how many times when I come out of a hallucination, I just feel out of it. There's no way to describe it. It's like so hard to, there's no way to describe it. It's not easy. It feels like you're waking up from surgery. You're still with anesthesia. That's how you feel. I know it sounds crazy. Sometimes I like barely can open my eyes and I'm like it just drags you. The slumberness drags you. And that's the best way I can describe it on my end. Every narcoleptic's going to describe it differently. But guys, trust me, be nice in the comments. I'm not drugged. I'm not high. I'm just exhausted. This is where we end it. I gotta chill. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. It truly means the world to us, and it helps us educate others and show people our journey as a chronic illness couple. And now, with our little baby Sushi, I gotta get back into it. Even though I'm exhausted, I gotta be a mommy first, and then a dog lover second, then Janice third, and then a loving wife fourth. I am kidding, guys. Some things are in that proper order, and then some are not. You can make that guess. I'm kidding! So guys, do not forget, we also post on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so stay tuned for Thursday's vlog. So guys, for now, adieu and goodbye! Till the next adventure!